weather, if you've been able to stay nice and cool. And
hey, y'all. Okay, be quiet, Vicki. I'm asking the questions here, okay? This is Vicki, and she is a good friend. She invited me to come out here and stay in her beautiful home so Hazel and I would not suffocate.
You betcha.
And the little guy on her lap, who is so adorable. Now, what's his name?
His name is Squirt.
Squirt?
And he's a Chihuahua Yorkie.
That's a very appropriate name. Now, let me tell y'all, he's the only male dog in a group of 4, and he's got it out for everybody.
It's his harem.
And Hazel, of course, is scared of him. Yeah, she's scared of you. Where is Hazel?
Right behind you.
Oh, she's behind me. So anyway, I just want to ask you a few questions, Vicki. First of all, what in the world made you decide to open up your home to a complete stranger?
Well, I feel I know everything about you, and you know nothing about me.
Well, that's probably
it's
true.
On your part. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so now your husband, Dave, did he have any objections to this generosity?
No.
He wasn't worried about me being an axe murderer or...
We're used to having friends and family over.
Oh, that's good. That's good for me.
Yeah.
You guys, they have the most... I can't even show all of it to you, but just get a little hint of this beautiful... They have 5 acres, you guys. 5 gorgeous acres. I'm just going to get a trailer and show up here in the middle of the night, and I'll already be living here before they even know it. It's so gorgeous. So, I want to ask you, I asked you a few minutes ago how long you've been in this home. So, go ahead and tell us.
Oh, we've only been here 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
We used to live out in the country. We've lived in several places. In fact, my husband was living in a fifth wheel for 24 years when he worked on the road.
Whoa.
So, RVs have always been part of our lifestyle.
Cool.
And of course, living in Oregon and Washington, there's so many places to go. And
so now, what did you do in your prior life before you became retired?
Well, I worked for the famous phone company called Sprint.
Wow.
For 25 years.
What'd you do for them?
And I worked in computers. I was a systems administrator.
Wow.
So I worked with computers, and I taught people classes, computer classes, and
wow.
I traveled all over the place with Sprint.
Cool.
In fact, I could travel with my cat.
Wow. That's a lot of travel if you can take your cat.
You know, 1 week out of the month I was traveling, so I
wow.
had to take my little buddy with me.
Now, what did your sweet husband Dave do?
He was a sprinkler fitter.
A sprinkler fitter?
Yeah, it's not like the yard sprinklers.
I was wondering. I never heard of that before.
It's like the fire protection type sprinklers where they put in fire suppression things. And so he worked on a lot of the nukes and a lot of power plants and hospitals and schools.
Cool.
And he was on the road pretty much all the time.
That's awesome. So how long have you guys been retired?
Probably 5 years.
5 years?
That's probably close.
Yeah.
Because I started another career. I worked at the hospital in Hood River for another 8 years after I finished.
Wow.
But it was one of those jobs I think I would do even if I didn't get paid for it, because it was one of those things where you were always helping people that were in need and solving problems. And I did a lot of that when I worked with a phone company, too. I'm just one of those kind of people that
You're a problem solver.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you solved my problem, because if I'd have had to stay in a motel much longer, I'd sit on the side of the road with one of those signs saying, please help me.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that was awful.
No, I tell you what, I'm not going to cry, but it's really awesome. It's really awesome to meet people like Vicki and Jay. I mean, Jay just picked me up off the internet and landed me right over in his space and put on my solar, turned my front seat around, and just is a wonderful guy. And now we're not going to see Dave because he's a bit of a recluse in his room with his books, and he's perfectly happy to be there. So I just wanted you to meet Vicki, and I know you guys will thank her for giving me a safe haven. And you know what? It's so beautiful here. I thought, I'm going to get up in the morning and get an early start and get out of here really early, but I don't know. It's awful. Yeah. It's awful beautiful here. But Hazel and I are going to get back on the road, and of course we're headed to see Sam. But thank you so much, Vicki. I appreciate it so much. And the bed she has here, you guys, is really comfortable. So, hey, if you can work it out and come here for a visit. Plus, I had a good chicken dinner when I got here. Anyway, thanks for letting me put you on my video.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Well, thank you. And I will talk to you guys later. I know by now you're always doing something fun every day. Bye.